morning, everybody. Benzo here down on the creek trying to find a little bit of gold today. With me today is JP from JP Lawns and More, who's setting up some equipment, and Paul Farmer, who just walked downstream a little bit. We hiked in here. It's a little bit of a hike, not too bad. One crossing, and we're going to check it out. I just showed you a panoramic of the scene here. There's a lot of little catch holes. There's some crevice places, some boulders, some waterfalls, some fallout, some cuts, some floods. It's all right here. So we're going to try to find a little gold today. Let's get to it. There are a few places to sluice around here today, so I need to find where the gold is. I'm just going to do a few test pans. I'm going to start in the middle and work my way up and down, left and right, try to find some gold. Got the first test pan here. It's 3 specks of fines, but that looked really clean, like material, like I was just scooping somebody's pan tailings. So I'm going to pick another spot. A decent little crystal popped out. So I did 3 pans upstream and not much to show for it. So I moved down here in these heavy rocks and started trying to do some crevicing in some spots. See if I can find a little pocket. But that is a really good pan. Best single pan of today. Be hard to beat it. Hey everybody, update number 4. So there's JP up there running his stuff. Alright, he's having a good time. And Paul, he told us he found some pay streak, but I guess it wouldn't pay enough. I guess he's just out of sight down that way. I got a pan here. I'm standing about waist deep in water. I want to show you this. I worked my way down cherry picking some spots. I was looking for a spot maybe where I can set up a sluice after lunch break. You'll see that just show up. That is a legitimate fleck of gold. Oh, it's pretty too. Look at that. Fantastic. So I'm trying to get another pan up from that spot. There's a brass casing right there on top. You don't find many of them out here. I don't anyway. So maybe I found a spot where the heavies collect. Might just want to pan the rest of the day. We'll find out. We found a lot of nice quartz. Got a few pieces I'll show at the end of the day. That's a good little spot. I'm getting cold standing up in that almost to my waist. So I've done some testing down through here, and I can find some little specks and stuff. But with this large deposit of big rocks through the middle, once I get them out, there might be some good stuff up under there, considering I found some nice pieces up there with some shape to them. I'm going to try to set up a sluice right here. I'm going to have to dam up some, and I'm going to work all this middle area. Hopefully, when I shift these big rocks, there might be some flakes or something pop out, but down here to see Paul. There's his puppy hanging out. JP's down here seeing what they're getting into. He said he's nailing it, so hopefully he's got a little gold to show off. gold squatch. He's real. Hey guys, checking in, just following the pattern trend coming down through here. I decided to set up the deuce here in the middle and carve a trench up, and it turned out the bedrock was V-shaped and ran up that way, and pulled some off the other side. But I'm going to clean this out. Gold or no gold, we'll find out. A couple test pans along the way showed some gold, yeah, fine stuff. But I'll venture on down. There's a couple spots I want to take a look at. That's where the guys are at now. I'm gonna head that way. Yeah, I hear them hooting and hollering down there. I'm gonna head. I see people on the move. But here's my clean out. It's not the most gold ever, but look at there's a 7 shaped flake. Well, that is too cool. Yeah, there's probably a lot more in these black sands here. I'm gonna tap it up a couple times and get down there and see what's going on. I'm gonna throw these. I got a little bit of a mess here. I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. All right, that's looking better. Broke down, filled in. Let's head downstream, see if I can find some more pockets of gold. I've been out here hanging with Angus, Paul, and JP's out there, picking good spots, cherry picking, trying to find some good material. About 4 or 5 pans. I didn't find diddly squat, so I'm gonna head back upstream to where I was finding the best gold and do my last few pans there, because the day's about over. Hey, checking in, decided to walk upstream there after we cleaned out. Jump claim here. I was just checking on JP, how he's doing, and said he's still finding gold, but there's so many little cracks and crevices the way the bedrock runs through here. He can hit into something good at any time. It's a nice little area here. I'm gonna go back and talk to Paul for a minute, and then I guess I'm gonna jump in the best hole I found today and just run a few pans and call it good. You're on screen, puppy. What are you gonna do? Do a trick. You got tricks? Cute's his trick. Up here stream, check out what Paul's getting into. He's got him a hole there. He's been working, and he's running his sluice down here a little ways. So it's working out pretty good for me, he says. He said it started nice and flaky. It's getting finer, but sometimes that's how it goes. That's a pretty good looking material. Zoom in on that. Yep, got it. Looking good. He's classifying and running a Angus McKirk. So I'm gonna head back on upstream and find that hole. Back up here in the deep hole, first pan showed a couple nice specks, not bad, but something kept knocking everything off my shovel, so I struggled and got that big rock out of the way. Now I can get the shovels up, and I got a nice fleck of gold in that one. Everything's coming up. It's getting cold and dark. I'm calling this last pan. I don't know where them boys are. I guess they're probably coming up on the way. Let's hope there's some gold in this one. It's hard to dig. It look good. It looks good right here. I'm really just thankful it wasn't skunked, so I can pack up and head home, because my back started screaming a while ago. A lot of panning today, and this pan looks real good. It's hard not to do another one, but it's going to happen. All right, here's that last pan of the day, and there's already 3 pieces of gold you can see. All right, and there's more in there. Three nice ones and a couple other ones. Fantastic. It's a great pan. Great pan. Hey guys, here's my snuffer dump for the day. There's a couple really nice pieces of gold in there. See if I can get even extreme close up. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of rough bits. It's looking good. I'm interested to see how them other boys did. I'm going to snuff this back up so it don't sit around and get knocked over. I think this turned out to be a pretty good spot. I tested here before and only showed like fine gold, little traces, but there was some skunks involved, but boy, there was some nice flaky stuff from time to time. I'm looking forward to see what these other guys bring up today. They definitely ran more material than me. I was cherry picking. I was trying to go deep, looking for crevices, looking for clay. Everybody's working on their cons here. I'm standing here with Paul. He's got his pan dumped out here. Wow, look at all that. It's a nice bit of gold there. All of it. It's a good 0.12. What do you think? Maybe more. It's hard to tell with this stuff. Some of it's chunky. Sometimes it's thicker. Sometimes it rolls around.
It'll roll right down the pan.
That's a good show. It's a good show, man. Glad you found that.
Thanks, y'all. Thank y'all. I had a great time.
Standing here with JP. We'll get him next time,
yeah,
Slugger.
We're gonna get him next time.
He said he'd come up on the short end. Those are nice fleckier pieces though. It's not just dust in there. He can get on quite a great spot today, but next time we will. That's for sure.
You left all that in the hole.
Yeah. Here's my quartz I come across today. They're dirty, and a shell case, and I haven't figured out what that is yet. But there's a nice little twin in there. That's nice. Some nice faceting. That one looked clearer than it was. That might not even be worth keeping. We'll figure it out when we get them cleaned up a little better. All right, everybody, it's time to load up and head out before it's completely dark this time. And until next time, get in the creek and get that gold.